to UCF.com. Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Thank you. 25 minutes before 10 o'clock. 83 degrees out there already. I'm looking at that temperature out there.
I know, it is gorgeous out there. Love it.
That's because you don't have to be out there, right?
Yeah, I'm in air conditioning.
There is a heat advisory in effect, just so you know, and I guess it's going to stay in effect for a while. You want to know about the rain, right? Because you got fireworks on your mind.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. I got about a 48% chance we'll see rain by 4 p.m. today on the forecast right now.
Nice.
Yeah.
It'll clear up by 9 o'clock.
Nice. Positive thinking, right?
Of course, always.
All right, so we got a new show coming up in a little while, and the gentlemen in the studio right now, if you can hear them in the background, Dusty Travis and Josh Allen, they'll be your hosts of This Week in Real Estate starting in about a half hour from right now.
Yep.
Right now, though, I wanted to talk a little bit about the National Registry of Historic Places. Did you know we have a bunch of places in Ocala that are actually on the National Registry of Historic Places?
I think so.
Yeah.
We've been learning about that.
I have, let me see how many I found. I found 20, and I found 30 of them. 30 of them. Isn't that interesting?
It is, very.
So I want to tell you about some of them. Plus, I also wanted to make sure we squeezed in here some of the historic events that happened on the 4th of July in this country. Plus,
nice.
A little bit of history of my favorite thing about summer, the ice cream truck.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh.
Did you have an ice cream truck in your neighborhood?
I did. It was called Mr. Frosty, and he drove around. Honest, that was his name, I know.
Frosty.
Way back when, decades ago. It's, a different connotation, I guess. But
Sure, yeah.
no, it was great. We would all save our pennies, and we would run to the truck every night.
I still remember, ours was the Good Humor Man.
Oh, my.
Good Humor. Was that in Wisconsin? Did you have that guy?
No, we had Mr. Frosty in Wisconsin.
I think we had him too, though. I think other neighborhoods had Mr. Frosty, yeah.
Yeah, we didn't have Good Humor. Ice Cream Man.
And to this day, if I go to like the grocery store and I see the Good Humor ice cream bars in the freezer, I can see the one that I used to always get. I don't know what it's called. I think it was strawberry shortcake or something.
Oh, those are really good. I bought a Good Humor ice cream truck for TJ when he was born. And when he learned to walk, he would sit on it, and he'd have the little fake ice cream things in the front, and had the little fake coins, and it was fun.
Do you know what I had? The ice cream man always had that change thing on his belt.
Oh, yeah.
And I thought that was so cool. You put money in, and then you put money out.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I think I bugged my mother. I want one of them. I want one of them. And I ended up getting one.
Did you get one?
Yeah.
How cool.
Yeah, the problem was you couldn't get anybody to pay you for anything. You couldn't get your friends to buy that stuff for you. I got something for sale. It's going to be a nickel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay, Larry. I don't need it.
Oh, my.
Oh, come on. I want to put your nickel in my little thing here. Yeah, I bet you do.
My uncle was a bus driver, and he had that change thing on his belt, and we always thought that was the coolest thing.
And now you don't even use coins anymore. You don't use them at the toll booth. You don't use them on the bus, right? Remember, you used to throw coins into the little thing, and it just counted them up, and then the guy says, "Go ahead."
Yep.
Or you were short a penny, and you said, "Nah, don't worry about it."
Yeah, exactly. He would take care of it. Now it's all plastic.
Yeah, everything's plastic.
It's all.
And in New York City, you have is the EMT card that we use when we go up there? Is that what it's called? I can't remember what it's called now. But you use it everywhere.
E-pass.
You use it on the subway. You use it in the buses, right? I don't think you can use it on the cabs, though, right? No, that's a separate thing.
No, not cabs. That's separate.
Yeah. So with some patriotic events in history that happened on the 4th of July, plus, of course, the historic places here in Ocala. Did you want to join us on this, Dusty? Did you want to join us?
You can.
You can be part of this.
Just kind
Sure, you don't have to be quiet.
of the mic.
sure.
Kind
A pre-show to your actual show. So the actual show that Dusty is going to do with Josh. Where did Josh go? It's about real estate. So we're going to learn about some homes for available, right?
Yeah, just the homes for sale, that's on the market, just about the beautiful Ocala area. Just let our audience, the streaming audience and the local audience, what a beautiful area Ocala is.
Yeah.
The 100-year-old oak trees, the farm acreage that's available.
I should buy a farm.
There's
Don't they?
farms are a lot of work.
Yeah, but don't they say when you buy the farm, that's when you die? I bought the farm.
Well, that's true. Maybe you shouldn't be buying a farm yet. Then
You know what I don't understand? Kick the bucket.
That I don't know.
Okay, well they say when you die you kick the bucket, right?
Yes.
But the expression comes from the hanging, right? So the guy stands on the bucket with the noose around his neck, and then the executioner is the one who kicks the bucket. So he doesn't die.
No, but
He just kicks the bucket, and then the other guy dies, right? So I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know why we call that kick the bucket, right?
It's a misnomer.
We're doing a pre-show, Josh. It's a pre-show.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can be part of it. Sure, why not? Well, anyway, so this is kind of just us talking, and we'll do your official show in a little bit. Josh Howland and Dustin Travis will be your hosts in about 20 minutes or so to talk about real estate. And you got some nice footage you did of the airport. A lot of people are interested in what's going on over at the airport, too.
Yeah, the city's investing $6 million in the new general aviation terminal. I mean, with all the new construction that's being built here, the new development, it's just really great to see that the city and Marion County itself is making all these investments in the future growth of the city and the county.
Yeah, we got the hotel going up downtown, and then now they just announced that the SunTrust location is going to be rebuilt into something.
Yes.
So
yes.
You never know. We might have a little bit of a skyline going on down there, right?
I think so.
As long as it still stays small town, that'll be great.
Well, do you know that's the debate that we've had in this town for as long as I've been here. It's always been, why do you want to make it a big town? You moved from a big town because you wanted a small town. So why do you want to make a big town? And then, so we would push people away. Like, I think Walt Disney was looking at our area, and I think the University of Florida was looking here, and a few other big ones, right?
Yeah.
Was
Gardens.
Busch Gardens was looking here?
Yeah.
Really? I didn't know that.
Busch Gardens.
But at the same time, everybody likes growth, so.
Yeah.
Well, long as it's the correct growth.
Right. 374,000 people, so we're not too small.
Not too small, no.
Yeah, larger than the state of Rhode Island.
Is that right?
Yeah, Marion County is.
Yeah, I know geographically it is.
Right, yeah.
But is it population-wise?
Yeah, 374,000 in the county.
Wow.
Oh, and we have more people than the state of Rhode Island. I didn't know that.
I don't know if we have more people.
That's what I
but
meant.
larger
Yeah,
as far as the size of the county. But we do have definitely a pro-growth county commission here. I mean, they're actively looking to, forecast top 5 GDP in the state of Florida. A lot of good things taking place.
So we have a list of some of the things. I'll just jump to this one, Robin, since we're talking about Ocala.
Okay.
The National Registry of Historic Places. Did you know there are 30 places in Ocala that fit this description?
Yeah, one of them's probably our office.
What is your office? What office are you in?
On the boulevard, the big 2-story blue house. It was built in 1877.
Oh, and do you remember the name of that building? What is
Foxfire Realty.
that? Okay.
It was.
used to be
It was the
1870 house.
1877, but it was called the the Merriam House. Was it Merriam? Marianne?
Oh my gosh, really?
One of those two. He was a county commissioner, I believe, one of the first ones.
Well, let me go through these. Maybe it's on this list.
Yeah, because when it was
Yeah.
a restaurant, it was called the 1870 house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the guy, my broker, he's owned it since 1973.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, so
broker,
here,
same owner. Yeah.
So here they are. Anybody who knows about these places, you are free to call in. The Armstrong House is on U.S. Route 301 North. That's a historic landmark.
Where is that? The
I don't. It says
Armstrong.
18050. It's in Citra, actually.
Oh,
so.
such a, oh,
Oh.
yeah, probably that White House on the left. I bet.
Oh, yeah, that one. That
Yeah.
one's beautiful.
That is nice. It is.
Yeah, very historic
Right next to the
looking.
road, but it's nice.
The Alfred Ayer House, which is on U.S. 27 and 441 west of Ocklawaha. The Thomas Ayer House, also in Ocklawaha. That's on Southeast 128th Place. The Bellevue School on Southeast Absher Boulevard.
Really?
Now, what school would they mean? Do you think they mean the elementary
Is it
school?
Bellevue Elementary, probably.
Really? That's a historic place? Okay. The General Robert Bullock House at the junction of Southeast 119th Court and Southeast 128th Place. That's also in Ocklawaha. That's one of the early residences of rural Marion County MPS.
Okay, MPS.
I don't know what that
I
is.
don't know what that stands for.
The Citrus Methodist Episcopal Church in Citra is a historical site. The Coca-Cola bottling plant, we know that one,
Oh, yeah.
right? Let's see if somebody knows some of this stuff. Good morning, you're on the air.
Good morning, you're on the air. Yeah, the old Bellevue School is now the Bellevue City Hall.
Oh, really?
And,
Okay.
It has much of the same look. They've remodeled it over the years, but somebody found the original bell, and it's back up in the tower.
All right.
That's the Bellevue City Hall is the old Bellevue School.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, that is cool. That's a nice looking building, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, thank you.
All right, have a good day, everybody.
Appreciate that.
I didn't know that. That used to be the school.
So these are not all in Ocala. I thought they were Ocala, but they're in Marion County. So the Dunellen Boomtown Historic District, the whole district, is a historic area. And that's a nice looking area. You guys familiar with that little area over in Dunellen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On
That's a great little
Avenue.
area.
Yeah. Let's see. The East Hall on Southeast 26th Terrace, 307 Southeast 26th.
Good morning.
Any idea what that is?
No, 307 Southeast 26th Terrace.
The Robert W. Ferguson House on County Road 326 in Emathla? Where's Emathla?
I don't know.
Don't know where that is. Okay.
I
The
don't
Fort
know.
King site, which they just recently rebuilt, right, is a National Historic Landmark. Have you guys been there? To the fort?
I haven't. No, I've driven by it, but I haven't actually
Have you
went
seen
over there and
but
looked at it. Yeah.
You saw the rebuild, right?
Yeah,
Isn't
they did a fantastic job. Not to cut you off, but it was called the Foy House. Frederick N. Foy built the home. He came here in the 1850s from North Carolina.
Is that right?
He built it in 1877.
That's the one you're in
It's
right now.
believed to be the oldest house still standing in Marion County.
Is it haunted?
Not that I'm aware of. I
No?
haven't seen any ghosts.
Do you know we went to the Ponce Inlet Lighthouse last Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Saturday or Sunday we went.
Sunday.
And so Robin took pictures, and we saw no evidence of ghosts at all in the photographs. Okay?
No.
So why do I tell you this? Why do I tell you we saw no ghosts? Because when we went to the St. Augustine Lighthouse, we did. And I'm not a big ghost guy. But
No.
yeah, you look at her photographs and you see little images. You go, holy cow.
Yeah, there's a place on Fort King that you can pay to go and see ghosts. There's a haunted house there off of Fort
Is it
King.
hard as a real estate guy? Is it hard to sell a house that's got a reputation?
I've never had anybody come forward with one, but I have heard of people up north. A newer agent sold his house in Michigan because it was haunted, and I said, "You're joking me, right?" He said, "No, I'm not joking you. Doors slamming open.
Did you see
TVs
evidence of
coming
it?
on?" Well, no, he was in Michigan. He was telling me about it.
Oh, okay.
And he said, "You want to talk about an experience because when you're afraid to be in your own home," but he said it was dead serious.
Wow. I don't know if I would live
Pardon
there.
the pun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you guys, Dusty, have the Seven Sisters in across the street from you that is supposed to be haunted, just down the block.
Well, as long as it's all good, positive energy, we welcome everyone, in Ocala. As long as it's good, positive
Well,
energy.
I made peace with the seven sisters that haunt that thing. I promised them that me and my six brothers would be over one day. So
Are they still waiting, or?
yeah. Oh, don't shh. Don't.
Sorry.
I want them to think I'm really honest. All right. The James Riley Jocelyn House is on the historic register
Oh, where's that?
on US 27 in East Lake Weir. The Kerr City Historic District in Fort McCoy is on the historic registry. The Lake Lillian Neighborhood Historic District
Oh, Bellevue, right?
is in Bellevue, and that's also on the historic registry. The Lake Weir Yacht Club. Really?
Yeah, by Johnson's Beach.
No, I've
right?
been there. It
Yeah.
just doesn't seem like that would be a historic thing. The Marion Hotel. What is that called now? What do we call that building?
Oh my gosh.
That's the other tall building downtown.
Yeah, that's
the
like
old
the
one.
gray one.
Now it's all, I believe that's condos in there, isn't it? It's all.
No.
They broke it up, didn't they? Right there next to the courthouse.
No. I think.
Wasn't that the Ocala National Bank?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the one that
that's
used
what
to
it
be the
was,
bank.
yeah.
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 The Ritz is pretty old too. I'm surprised that's not on there.
Well, it might be. I didn't get through everything, but the Ritz is now a veterans place, right?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's a home for veterans.
Wow, I didn't know
Did a
that.
good job.
But I think the old hotel is offices. I think.
Yeah, they're. I know they broke it up. It's.
Yeah, I don't know. They used to have a good bakery downstairs.
Yeah, they did.
Not there anymore, I don't think.
No. They would make cakes that looked like high-heeled shoes.
Oh,
They
really?
were so outstanding. They were just absolutely amazing there at that bakery.
It's tough to beat Tastio.
That's got to be a
There's a
historic
slogan.
place.
I
They've
love
been here
them.
That's a
forever.
great slogan. It's tough to be tasty.
Yeah.
Good morning, you're on the air.
Yeah, those of you that stream movies, a good one to watch today is the movie 1776. It's a musical, and it's about the events that about debating and eventually signing the Declaration of Independence. And it has basically all of the actors had been in the original Broadway musical, which some years later they filmed into this film. And they did a lot of the filming in the Williamsburg area. It's it's a good film to watch.
There you go.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, good
In
idea.
color, too, I
It's
think.
called 1776.
Thank you, Jim.
Nice.
Do you know it is you were just in Williamsburg, right?
Yeah. 2
That'd be a
days
good
we
place to be
spent
today,
there.
wouldn't it?
It would be. It'd be fabulous.
So, you mentioned the Ritz. It is on the list here. What else is on the list that we would know? The Ocala Union Station, the train station, is a historic register.
Oh, yeah.
List.
Good morning.
The entire Ocala Historic District, the Ocala Historic Commercial District, I guess that's different than the residential district. Mount Zion AME Church is on the historic registry.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
The old Fessenden Academy Historic District. That's the Fessenden Elementary School now, right?
Yeah.
That's on the list. The Morgan Townsend House. Do you know where that is?
No.
That's in Salt Springs.
Oh.
Let's see. We mentioned the
I like
Ritz.
swimming at Salt Springs. It's really a nice
I was just
place.
there last weekend.
You were?
Packed.
Was
Oh
it?
man, was it packed?
Yeah, it's really
But it's
nice.
the water's beautiful,
It is.
and with kids, it's 4 or 5 feet deep. You can stand. It was
Yeah.
a nice time.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is nice.
Are there any health benefits from the springs, the salt springs, or?
Yeah, it's like the Fountain of Youth.
Here we go.
They're all the Fountain of Youth.
Only in Ocala.
No. We went to the Fountain of Youth in Ponce de Leon Springs.
Yeah.
Now, let me tell you something. Robin and I went there. We did not bring our bathing suit. But we looked out into the water and we noticed something. Everybody was young.
Yeah.
I said, Robin, there might be some truth to this. That whole Fountain of Youth thing. Look, there's not an old person in the water.
Yeah, they were hanging out on the side.
But you know what they have over there? Is this the place where they had the pancakes?
Pancake house, yeah.
Have you ever been there?
Yeah.
Oh my
DeLeon's
gosh. It's a state park, and they have an old sugar mill that they converted into a pancake restaurant. Mm-hmm. But it's a state park, so they don't really charge you a whole lot. So it's $5, all you can eat, but you got to make them yourself. Yeah.
Well, that's rather unique.
So you have a griddle on your table.
Wow.
Yeah, and the chairs
Yeah.
around the grill.
And then they bring you the batter as long as you need it. And then you just pour it in front of you and flip it over and eat it.
I can do some damage to pancakes.
You would love it.
I know.
Children love it. I love it.
That's so cool.
That is cool. And the swimming area out there is outstanding. Everybody's so young, so I'm thinking next time I go over there, I'm going in there.
You can also order bacon and eggs and stuff, but the cook's in the back cook that, but they'll let you cook your own pancakes.
No, we made our own eggs. Remember, she brought us some raw eggs.
That's right.
I think they made
the
the bacon, yeah.
That's it. Yeah, they made the bacon.
Yeah, but we did. We made the eggs.
My problem is I can burn water, so.
Yeah. So did you moved here from South Florida?
Yeah, from South Florida, yes.
About a year and a half ago?
Yeah, about a year and a half ago, I was living in Fort Lauderdale, working in Sunny Isles Beach. You just get tired of the 12 lanes of traffic. Sometimes it's a 2 and 3 hour drive just driving from Fort Lauderdale to Sunny Isles Beach, and a lot of times that's the hardest part of the day.
Did you ever see that video about the road in China that has 50 lanes?
Wow.
Can you imagine that?
The problem is they build 12 lanes or 50 lanes, and they're jam-packed, and they're stopped. You can't go anywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like, it seems like to be a lost cause no matter how many lanes they build, it's still a lost cause.
It is crazy, yeah. Josh, did you live here your whole life?
Yeah, born and raised, 4th generation Floridian, yeah.
In Ocala?
Vero Beach.
Vero Beach, okay.
Yeah.
And when did you move here?
Well, I'm originally from Crystal River.
Oh, okay.
So I came to Crystal River when I was about 2 or 3. And then I came to Ocala in 2002. I was dating a girl that was a 3-day eventer. So she was from Michigan.
Is that a religion? What is that?
What?
A 3-day eventer. What does that mean?
3-day eventer. So there's three disciplines.
It's like a Seventh-day Adventist?
No. So there's 3 disciplines: dressage, show jumping, and eventing.
Oh, okay. Got
it. Yeah, the horse world, horse community. So she would come down from Michigan from January to April or May, and she'd go back. But she'd stay here in Ocala so she could train.
Nice. So
and show.
Did you end up marrying her?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. Close, but didn't.
You stayed here.
Yeah, but she got me involved in horses, so that was nice.
Oh,
yeah.
wonderful.
All right.
I got into thoroughbreds.
Oh, that's
Pinhook
great.
thoroughbreds for a number of years until the economy fell out, and then kind of that fell by the wayside. That's the sport of kings. So when rich people, that's what they spend their money on. So when they stop spending, I bought on the individual. I didn't have the money to buy pedigree, so you buy on confirmation.
Oh.
And then you raise them up, and I bought weanlings and sold them as yearlings. So.
Oh, how
By the way,
exciting.
the sport of queens is stickball. Just so you know.
Sport of kings.
I know, but
Sport of queens.
The sport of queens is stickball. Yeah.
Yeah, I bet it is.
Yeah, I lived in Queens for a little while. That's about all we did was stickball. So we're going to take a little break in just a bit, and when we come back, you will hear a brand new show, and it features the 2 guests that you hear in the studio with us right now, Dusty Travis and Josh Howland, and they are putting together a pretty amazing video that we're going to do from this, so you'll be able to watch this. And the reason I like the fact that you're doing videos, because with a real estate show, it really is cool that you can show the properties. I don't think you're doing that today, right?
Not today, no.
Not today.
More informative, really to help sellers.
Introduce?
And well, it's kind of help people understand, it's not that hard to buy. A lot of people are under the misconception that, I just can't buy a house. It's just too difficult. And when it's really, really simple, I mean, it's not hard at all. So go over those kind of things and how to maximize profitability as a seller, because, we're in a seller's market right now. We have limited inventory. So you can really capitalize and make money.
So we will talk about that. We'll probably have some questions of our own. And, of course, listeners, if you want to call in, you are welcome to do that. Just so you know, it's the 4th of July, but this is not a recorded morning except for Veterans News. That was recorded because they are out doing things that veterans do on the 4th of July, which makes sense, of course. So we will take a little break, and we'll be right back. The new show is called This Week in Real Estate, featuring Dustin Travis and Josh Howland. They're both from Foxfire, correct?
That's right, Foxfire Realty on the Boulevard.
Do I have that right? So we'll take a little break, and we'll be right back with that show after the news. And we'll take that break right now. This is The Source, WOCA Ocala.
Ocala Magazine is the city magazine distributed throughout Ocala, Marion County, and the Villages, providing award-winning coverage of important issues for almost 40 years. Hi, I'm Philip Glassman, publisher of Ocala Magazine. Ocala Magazine offers a platform for branding opportunities for your business or events while covering the latest in local lifestyle throughout print, digital, and social media. Listen every Friday at 10 a.m. on WOCA.
Visit Southeastern Trailers today. We have new and used enclosed cargo and open utility trailers, along with built-to-order trailers. We service all brands of cargo and utility trailers, installation of hitches, wiring and electric brake controls, and installation of trailer accessories, with locations in Ocala and Ormond Beach to serve all of Central Florida. Call 1-888-622-1816. Again, that's 1-888-622-1816.
Are you a medical provider that doesn't like to settle for the same boring scrubs? Scrub Paradise in Ocala has a wide selection of top brand scrubs with embroidery available and the newest medical shoes and accessories. Every medical provider should look as great as the care they provide. Scrub Paradise is just off Easy Street next to Shoe Carnival in Ocala. Stop by today or give them a call at